Okay, we're ready. Hello everyone, can you hear me? Am I shouting loud now? This is not the most, well, it's one of the most difficult places we've had to do the blue plaque, so I'm not going to talk long, just the usual spiel. I'm Tim Boson, I'm chair of the Blue Plaque St Albans. This is our 13th plaque, wonderful, lucky 13th. And as you know, we're a voluntary body, so I have to do this. The treasurer is here as usual.
I'm Brian and I've got deep pockets.
We're a voluntary body, and it gives me a chance, though, seriously, to thank all the sponsors and everybody who's given money to Blue Plaques, because without you, we wouldn't be able to do it. Now, I'm just going to say very few brief words. First of all, some thank you to Heather and David, and the family are here. It's their beautiful house, and they gave us permission to put the plaque up. And it couldn't be more auspicious that we have a wonderful leading lady, our Dean of the Cathedral, Jo Kelly-Moore, here as our guest of honour, when Margaret Wicks was a role model for so many women. The first mayor, female mayor, woman mayor of St Albans, quite an achievement, but that wasn't all she did. She was great with various charities, and I think Jo will tell us a bit more about those, but also she was an alderman, she was St Albans, she was a wonderful Miss St Albans. So it's great that we can celebrate her with our 13th blue plaque. And I'm going to hand over now because I'm conscious of the traffic and the dangers on the pavement. I'm going to hand over to Jo. Thank you so much, Jo, for doing this.
Thank you, Tim. And indeed, lucky 13. It's a real privilege and an honour to be here tonight. Can I add my thanks to the neighbours for this wonderful blue plaque. As I begin, can I say that I think St Albans blue plaques were worthy winners at the recent Civic Society Architecture Awards, as they bring to life in a new way in our city the extraordinary histories of those who have served this place in so many ways. So congratulations. This evening, as the first female Dean of St Albans, it's taken the church a bit longer to catch up, just saying, living just around the corner, apart from the home team, I probably had the shortest commute to be here tonight at 1 Sumpter Yard. It is an amazing thing to live near the house where Margaret lived as a child. And I know this busy hill will mean that this plaque is well seen and paused to be read, which is a great thing, as people notice as they wait for the traffic lights on this side or that, or as they come up and down. And we know, as Tim said, that Margaret was indeed Miss St Albans. It doesn't take long to read about her, what a mover and shaker she was. But in the noise of peak hour tonight, I just want to remember one aspect of her service, which perhaps is in our own day something that reminds us of what we each can do. She was very involved in the Abbey, which for barely 50 years when she lived had been a cathedral church as well. And one of the things she's remembered for there and throughout the city is her compassion, working to meet the needs of the city. As a leader, she used her influence to care for others. And in particular, and Tim has put this out into the public frame in his comments, her raising financial support for women who were in need during their pregnancies. That need still exists in St Albans. Even today, one of my colleagues met with and offered support, prayerful and practical, from the cathedral to a young woman and her very young child who came in facing eviction this week and in desperate need. With volunteers from the cathedral, including legal advice, tonight and in the days ahead, she is being supported. the needs that Margaret sought to address remain in our city. May, as we herald and remember her extraordinary leadership, we again be inspired to follow her example with the ability to see the needs that are not very hidden today in our city, but have walked up and down this hill just as Margaret did 100 years ago. Thank you, Margaret, for your leadership. Thank you, Blue Plaques, for your extraordinary work. Thank you to the Foxtons for letting us tell her story. And thank you all for being here tonight. May we be inspired by her, even tomorrow, to see the needs in front of us. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Thank you, that was great. Thank you. Right. Well, just to wind us up, thank you so much everybody for coming. Blue Plaques goes on. I can't tell you exactly what the next Blue Plaque will be, but if you look across there, some of you will know that that was Samuel Ryder's Seed Hall, and it's on the list. So when it's finished and re-beautified, I hope we'll have another plaque to mirror Margaret's. Thank you so much again for coming.
Well done.
And don't forget to call in at the treasurer on your way out. Thank you.
Still here.
Thank you so much, Joe.